Yo, guess what, y'all? It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So I'm going to have a very special episode just about me, so you guys can get a little bit more info on me, who I am, what I'm all about. And I do a little some on the side, you know, do a little music. So to start my show off, let me give y'all some little Miss Nasty, Mizz V. Love Realistic featuring Alabama T. This is my first song that I ever did. Tell me what y'all think. I don't wanna be without you, sleep without you, live without you, be without you. I just wanna love you, boo, and do anything you ask me to. I'll cook for you, I'll clean for you, I'll even kiss your dick for you. Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. Think I need to keep you next to me, hugging me and kissing me, loving me and touching me, being the better part of me. I guess it's a confession, you can call it an obsession. I just don't wanna be another mass possession, cause I only want your hands doing the caressing. Morning, noon, and night, you can have me when you like. I won't put up a fight, cause you my Mr. Right. We gotta keep it tight, cause I just don't wanna be without you. Two different worlds, but I wanna stay your girl, cause I love it when we fuck, and you make my toes curl. When your hands are in my hair, how you always right there. You know I know you care, that's why I just can't be without you.
I don't wanna live without you, sleep without you, be without you, baby. Bring me to my senses, cause the competition crazy. Day after day, you never cease to amaze me. Like bumping them slow jams, you with me, we hold hands, and don't get it confused. I ain't nothing like your old man, I made mistakes, it's true, but me leaving you is like old red. Let's stay together, cause me and you together, it don't get too much better. They hating on us, let them, cause they wish they had this, and they wish they had that. I just wish it never end. We got so much time to spend, we got so much fucking cushion here, girl, we gon' need a fan and a soundproof room. Like to do it high as hell, and I don't wanna be without you. I can't see me without you. Don't wanna miss your moment when I go deep inside you. You my girlfriend, my old lady, and I should be pulled over, cause I've been drove crazy.
Hey, yeah, so if you didn't know, now you know. You know, what you think? Oh, well, so by the way, I got my new best friend, Dorian, in the building. Quan, hold it down for me, P.O.P.
I'm not replying to that song.
He was like, oh, you nasty. I'm just, you know, it's a different side of me, you know what I mean? When I get on the mic, it's a chance for me to be something that I'm...
You were getting all the way on his mic. Talking about kissing his mic and everything.
He said the mic. I mean, you know, Mexican duties. You feel me? As a Mexican woman, I was raised to, you know, take care of my men, you know? They just don't stay around.
Wow. So are you really taking care of him if he's not staying around?
I don't know. That's one of the ninth wonders of the world. I have no idea. So Dorian wanted to come in and ask me a few questions. Interview me, friend.
Oh.
So by the way, wait, before we cut to Dorian. For some reason, he has a way of making me very vulnerable. We be having vulnerable in a therapeutic way, you know what I mean? We get into some real deep conversations, you know what I mean? And it's interesting because a lot of things I don't normally talk about. I've been, you know, more open and willing to tell, I guess. So it's interesting. So I wanted to bring him on to kind of pull some things out of me for y'all so you could get to know me a little bit better.
Well, damn, a lot of pressure now. I didn't expect that.
No pressure. It's like me interviewing you to interview me.
Ah, interesting. So tell us, you can just tell us, what made you make this show?
Oh, that part, yeah. Literally that part. Interesting. Okay, so I guess realizing, right, that I have a lot of stuff bottled up and a lot of stuff bottled into me that I've been through from when I was really young. And I think it just felt like I needed some kind of outlet to be able to share my story and, try to reach people who have similar stories or experiences, and then maybe what I did to get through it could help them or vice versa. So I felt like I wanted to give a platform to where I can voice, my story openly, and then, just hopefully it'll touch people. And then that's why I like to bring on certain artists or certain people who have really good stories, because I feel like we're all connected in some way. And in order to learn how we can connect, you have to be able to tell your story. And a lot of people are actually really afraid to tell their story, you know what I mean? Because they're ashamed of certain things, or, maybe they think they're bragging about certain things, you know what I mean? So I just like to bring on different people and share their story, and hopefully that other people can connect with them, and just then I can connect, and then we all connect in 6 degrees of,
Yeah,
life.
That's great. So when you speak of your story, so why don't you fill us in a little on some of your story? You don't get as deep as you'd like, but because you talk about you want to hear others, why not let us hear a little bit of yours? Because that's what drove you to make this show, to help others. So we need to see, what is it? Mizz V, tell us the story.
So I would say that I'm a product of the middle child syndrome, first and foremost. And that created a lot of different, I guess you could call it mental health issues. But for me, it was just more of kind of trying to be better than my brother and a role model for my sister. You know what I mean? So trying to juggle that felt like a lot of pressure. So which later, now as an adult, I realize is a really good thing. You know what I mean? Because it's what drives me, is that drive of, always doing more and doing better, and what else can I do? And you know what I mean? So, but as a child, it kind of bothered me a little bit. So I dealt a lot with that. I guess trying to fit in somewhere, trying to figure out who I am. You know what I mean? What I like, what I don't like. I was in everything, sports, dance, everything. And then growing up into my adult years, I got married. Dealt with...
At what age?
20? 20. Got married at 20. Fell in love. And then I got pregnant, and then he passed away, committed suicide. So that was hard to deal with that young. But I kind of pushed through, got through it. I wouldn't say I got over it, but I definitely got through it. Kind of had to, because I have to raise my daughter. Raised her, single parent, but I had a lot of help from my parents, my family, friends, so I'm thankful. When they say it takes a village to raise a child, it really does.
Yeah.
And I don't know, she's pretty lazy now, so I don't know how that happened, but hopefully, she can get a little bit more dry, but I definitely had a lot of help. And then going forward, moved to Vegas, decided to DJ. Then I had to go through a lot of death in my family, which I think kind of kept me from speaking a lot, because I feel like if I spoke those emotions, I would have to deal with them. So if I didn't speak about it, I just kind of went through the motions. And here I am telling my story. Even, I don't know. I mean, there's so much I want to do, so much more I want to do. So I feel like what's happened in the last 33 years was just kind of me learning, me growing, me healing, me figuring out who I am. And the second half of my life is what I'm calling it. It's just going to be like a whole different me. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
So you kind of went over quickly, but back then when he did commit suicide, how'd that make you feel? Did you see that coming? Was that just out of nowhere? That's something I think big to witness or be have to deal with at that age. Were you 20 when it happened,
20,
or
20
at 20
and pregnant?
And pregnant? So I know the hormones and emotions were just and that's literally life changing. So like, did you see that coming? Did it come out of nowhere? How did that go? Or
so I definitely saw it coming. There were signs. He was drinking very heavily, and when he would get to a certain point, certain drunkenness, he would black out. and kind of not remember a lot of things that he would do the next day. So it became an issue, and I brought it up to him, and then we agreed that he wasn't going to drink anymore. And so he didn't for about a month, and maybe more than that, like about a month. And then it was my parents' 25th anniversary, so we were all there, and his mom was in town, and he just asked me if he could drink because we were around the family. So I was like, yeah, of course, go ahead, you know what I mean? So he did it, and then his mom told him that he had a child by another woman back home. And I'm not sure if...
Back home where?
Back home in Atlanta.
So he's from Atlanta?
No, he's from Louisiana, but he was living in Atlanta before he came to El Paso.
Okay,
before he joined the military.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Oh.
He was in the military.
That's right. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, so then we go home. He's pretty drunk. I can tell I'm frustrated a little bit. And then he kind of just starts mouthing off a lot of stuff. And then things got physical. So I had to make the decision to stay or leave. And I called his dad. His dad told me to leave. Got physical. I did that, and then came back. Not even 2 hours later, my mom called me and said that there was sheriffs at my house, you know what I mean, stuff like that, looking for me. It was really scary to go through because we didn't know what was going on for hours. And then when we got the news, his mom told me about her telling him about the other kid. And it was hard. I feel like I definitely have I guess what they call survivor's guilt.
Mm-hmm.
She was asking me the other day. It definitely goes through your mind, you know what I mean? But you have to try to control that and I think personally, if he would have woken up the next day, he wouldn't have remembered anything and then been like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it was really in him to do it. I think it was just an overflow of emotions, and it just one thing led to another. I think if he would have gone through it, he definitely would have regretted it. You know what I mean? Because there was so much on the line. We had just got married. I was pregnant. He was about to get deployed. That's another thing that was really bugging him too, because at that time, this is when a lot of soldiers were getting deployed to Iraq.
Yeah.
And they weren't coming back or they were getting cheated on. So it was a big thing in the military at that time. A lot of people, once they got their orders to deploy, a lot of them got really scared. You know what I mean? And then before they would even leave, they would commit suicide. A suicide rate was at an all-time high at this time. And then people would come back, get shipped back, and then they would have PTSD, and it was really hard to deal with just as a city, you know what I mean? Because there were so many deaths every week, suicides, deaths, shootings. It was just crazy.
Where?
So,
What city?
El Paso.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was, the support from the military was good. I think once that happened and then it kind of started happening more and more, there was a lot more support for it. So it definitely started like a very supportive survivors outreach program, you know what I mean, for a lot of these families that had to go through that. So big ups to the military for that. And yeah, I don't know. I just kind of had to, like I said, I think I just forced myself to kind of just get through it. I try not to think about it too much. I try not to ask myself too many questions. I try not to think of woulda, coulda, shoulda's. And I just try to move past it. And then also learn from that and try to help people moving forward. Mm. And I think that's why a lot of people that I come in contact with do have, certain depression or mental health illnesses or stuff like that, because I've had so much experience in it that I kind of know how to work with them and, you know what I mean, not trigger them or, you know what I mean, talk to them, I guess, like that. So I've been a big supporter of mental health and suicide prevention, which leads me to Twitch, man. I think seeing that really bothered me. Because, one, he's a DJ. He's a very big public figure. And he just seems so happy all the time, you know what I mean? And it makes you wonder, even the video that he posted 24 hours before, what was it? You know what I mean? And I think that just goes along with what I've been saying the whole time. Check on your people, you know what I mean? Check on them daily, hourly. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you good? I think I ask you that probably 20 times a day. You good? You all right? You good?
And I think
it's important, you know what I mean? You never know what somebody's thinking.
I was gonna say, it's good you bring that up because it's your birthday as well. And a lot of times we wait until only days like that to go, hit somebody up. Obviously, depending on the relationship, dynamic you have or how deep the friendship is, you definitely shouldn't wait till only their birthday.
That part.
Because some people don't, like you said, shout out to you making 34. some people don't get to make it, past their 20s,
Definitely.
I'm sure we both lost people way young in their, early life, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely a good
definitely.
point.
I mean, that's a really good point. I mean, don't wait till people's birthday. You know what I mean? Don't wait till that Facebook birthday memory comes up. You know what I mean? Or the notification. Hit people up. You know what I mean? Because as much as, we were talking about it earlier too. As much as I love to get love on my birthday, I mean, I would love that love all the time. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And if I don't reach out to y'all, I'm sorry, because I'm the same way. I can't say I'm not guilty of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, we all gotta do better, I guess.
Okay, that was a lot to take in.
That was a lot to unpack.
We appreciate that you. I appreciate you. Gave detail and were willing to just lay it out there, because especially with the death of Twitch yesterday, which I think you said hit home for you because the DJ. It was good for you to touch on that. People know that you've been through that as well. So when they see you DJing, killing it, they know, you have a story as well, and you're just been real strong, persevering through it. So shout out to you. Give yourself a round of applause.
Thank you. See, that's why I brought him, because I paid him to say all this.
So speaking of the DJing, why don't you give us a little bit about how long you've been DJing, what brought you here to Vegas, and we'll start with that. Tell us.
Okay, so I mean, as I've said before, I grew up DJing. My dad was DJ, my brother's a DJ. I got more into dance while my brother got more into the DJing field and the audio engineering. And then I lived young, wild, and free for about 6 years. and then I got pregnant. And then as soon as I had Diamond, I was trying to think, like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I don't want to work at no Walmart. I don't want to work. At this point, I had probably only had like 2 jobs in my life, because.
What were they?
Tinseltown, which was a movie theater in El Paso.
What'd you do there?
I did box office and concession for a year, and then I moved to like the restaurant inside for like a year.
So you like hand people popcorn, things of that nature?
Like the concession stuff, yeah, and then like the
Ever have
box
angry
office with the
customers?
tickets. Oh, too many times. And back then, I was snappy.
Ooh.
If you snapped at me, I snapped back. Like, I clapped back all the time. My fuse was this short. I had no patience. I was young, wild, and free, man. I was like, I don't give a about nothing. I don't give a fuck about what you say to me. You know what I mean? I don't give a how old you are. If you disrespect me, I'm bringing it back. You know what I mean? I've calmed down so much as I get older. But, so I had those 2 jobs. So I didn't work a 9 to 5. And then I hit my brother up, and he was like, hey, there's a lot of female DJs. I was like, for real? I was like, DJ? Really? He's like, yeah, they're actually making pretty good money. Paris Hilton, you know what I mean? A lot of these girl DJs, and they don't even know how to DJ. He's like, they just look good.
Yeah.
He's like, just try it. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, cool. So he bought me my first little like controller. It was like $100, little Newmark. And I just started playing with it. And he was like, here, I got this gig for you. I'm leaving to Vegas. You could take over my gig. It was like at some country bar in El Paso, really small, probably as big as a studio, like really small little spot. But we used to get it popping in there. I played country from 9 p.m. to midnight, and then from midnight to 2 a.m. I played old school 90s, millennium hip hop, all kinds of stuff, slow jams. We used to get it popping. So then my brother was like, yo, you're doing really good. You should come to Vegas. I was like, all right, cool. So I came to Vegas for a week, checked it out, loved it, went back home, packed up my whole house, and was like, let's go. You know what I mean? So did that, and then got on Fremont, and from Fremont, it just took off. And then, yeah, I've done so much since then. It's amazing. I never thought I would do any of this stuff in the DJ world, especially like the artists that I work with. You know what I mean? It's like, sometimes it's like a reality check, you know what I mean? Sometimes I got to be like, damn, I hang out with these people. You know what I mean? I know these people. I'm out here. Yeah, it's cool. And then, yeah, now doing this talk show. So
speaking of all the things you've done, is there anything as a DJ that you haven't done yet or looking or want to do?
I'm trying to get on a tour.
A tour.
Yeah, man. I want to go on a tour with either an artist or even if it's any kind of, I just want to incorporate music somehow in some kind of tour. Whether it's a DJ tour, an artist DJ tour, even like a festival, you know what I mean?
Ooh, would be good.
Something like that. I would love to do something of like some kind of tour.
If you can have, is there 5 artists, like top 5 artists you would love to go on tour with? Who would they be?
Top 5 artists I would love to tour with?
Alive, like now. You know?
Dang. Well, I would say Jodeci because I know them all. They're fun to be around.
Jodeci, okay.
I would love to go on tour with Triggs. That's my homie. I think we would have a lot of fun. I would like to go on tour with Devin Terrell. I think he's a lot of fun. What's another? Maybe like a BJ Chicago Kid or Ro James or somebody more mellow like that. And then I would love to do like like with Jordan Armstrong, with a gospel singer.
Oh.
I think that would be really cool too.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I also do music, so love realistic. And then I want to get into another one. Private Party.
Great.
Huh?
I said, oh, great.
Oh, great. No, this one's not nasty, okay? This one is a party track. I actually did it with my cousin's uncle on her side of the family. He hit me up on MySpace back in the day.
Ooh.
And I had put out the Love Realistic song. And he's like, okay, V. He's like, you doing rapping? And I was like, I've always dabbled in it. I just never, really put anything out. So he was like, here, I got a couple tracks for you. You know what I mean? Get on this one and let's see you. So this is it, Private Party. This is a turn up type of track. So let's go.
We're up the shots.
Mr. Nice at home.
Girls in the club, girls in my truck, girls in my tub.
It's a private party.
Gon' pour it up, gon' light it up, gon' turn this up.
It's a private party.
Girls in the club,
Party, party, party.
girls in my truck,
It's a private party.
girls in my tub.
Party, party, party. Party, party, party. It's a private party.
Gon' pour it up,
Party, party, party.
gon' light it up,
It's a private party.
gon' turn this up.
Party, party, party. Party, party, party. It's a private party. Eyes closed, mouth open, head back, drink up, face down, ass up. Let me beat the pink up. You're playing on my team, so I bet you want a ring. Persuasion in the game, and she is the sweetest thing. But what gets stricter on the microphone? But you the python when you on the stripper pole. She got that type of body make you wanna dick her though. She got the type of moves that make you wanna go and buy the pole. Times like this, I wish I was a gigolo so she can pay me back for everything, but I'ma spin it though. Looking like you crawled your sexy ass out of a centerfold, but from the back it's looking like you never missed a dinner though. Your body the battlefield and I'm playing the general. Now better yet a party and I'm finna cause a funeral. Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. And then I eat you like a dinner roll. Okay, Mr. Nice and wholesome protocol. Adrenaline mixed with some lust and then mixed with some alcohol. Big dog on campus whenever the cat's involved. Dive in it with a splash. Cannonball. Now back to business on the stage. When you working it like that, you saying fuck minimum wage. And when you working it like that, you saying you trying to get paid. And when I'm throwing it like this, I'm saying we on the same page.
Girls in the club,
Party, party, party.
girls in my truck,
It's a private party.
girls in my tub.
Party, party, party. Party, party, party. It's a private party.
Gon' pour it up,
Yo, pour me a drink.
Party.
gon' light it up,
Woo!
It's a private party.
gon' turn this up.
Party, party, party.
Turn up.
Party, party, party.
Mizz V.
It's a private
They
party.
call me DJ Mizz V. Tryna stack up every dollar while you stacking breaking pockets. I might hit getting this profit. So just stop with all that hating, cause that hating gets you nada. Man, I put that on my daughter. I'm a hustler, so holla. And regardless how you see it, I'm a queen that keeps it real. Always keeps it 100. Tell the truth and speak the real. How you feel? I don't care. Blow that push up in the air. Making money, it ain't fair. It's a private party. Got it popping in the building. Money falling from the ceiling. Cause my music makes a killing. Everybody says they feeling my swag. On the MIC, I see your haters grilling. And I'm trying to stack a million. I'm ready and I'm willing. Yo, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And when I come through, you know I'm killing it. I'm killing it. The party over here, you over there, you missing it. Latina mommy in the building, Mizz V, she getting it.
Girls in the club,
Party,
you think about that one, Quan?
Gon' light it up.
It's a private party.
Gon' turn this up.
Party, party, party.
Hey.
Party, party, party.
Hey, it's a private party. Man, shout out to Mr. Nice and Wholesome, Houston, Texas. Quan, what you think about that one? Let's get your opinion, sir.
It was okay. Could have been recorded better. That's why I asked if you
Oh,
recorded
yeah,
in the
definitely.
same studio. Because mixing and all that,
Yeah,
and recording and the effects, like too much reverb on your verse.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a
So you could tell it wasn't like recorded like really professionally.
yeah, this was back in like 2012. No, 10, 11, 12.
Ooh.
So these are old songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, the recording wasn't great then. Yeah, you know what's funny? That part where it's like, I'm feeling it. That came from Diamond. I was like recording
funny.
it, and there was this little space, and she was listening to it. And as I was recording it, that little space, I heard her in the background go, I'm feeling it. And I was like, hey, that's dope. I like that. So I put that in there.
That's funny.
Yeah, Diamond. Hey, Diamond got some bars sometimes. She be spitting. She's interesting.
So I wanted to ask or talk about earlier. He was playing some Drake in the background.
Oh my gosh.
So we had a bet. I forgot what it was, and she hates Drake for whatever reason. What? She hates.
What do you
him.
mean for whatever reason?
So hold on, let me for the bet. So for whatever reason she hates him. I forgot what the bet was, but I won, and I was like, all right, you got to listen. Yeah, I was bowling, and I was
They
like,
did
all right,
me dirty.
here we go. And then
They did me dirty.
she had to listen to a Drake playlist I put together for a whole hour straight, and she
Torture.
seemed to enjoy.
I did
Couple
not enjoy
songs.
it.
But
I
explain
did
to
not
us
enjoy
why,
it. So first of all, the bowling alley did me dirty because we were supposed to have 2 games, and it was going to be the total of both games. But they messed up and didn't give us a second game, so we went based off the first game. And he beat me by 1 point.
Inch
1
or mile,
point.
winning's winning.
Yeah, wins a win.
Wins a win.
Just like the Cowboys,
Oh
barely beat the
my
Houston Texans.
gosh.
Here he goes.
I'm just saying,
You know what,
I'm just
Quan?
agreeing with you guys.
We got to find a cowboy studio. I'm about tired
I'm sure
of
there's
this.
one in Dallas.
Well, whenever you open that one over there, we'll, take it. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm manifesting.
And it won't be a cowboy studio when I'm out there.
Whatever. I'm gonna make it cowboy studio. Anyways, I just don't like him. You know, we all have our taste, just like we were talking about earlier. I just don't like eating raw fruit.
Is it music or is it him personally, and then you don't like his music because of that?
I think because I like really listen to what people are saying, and to me, he's just not saying anything. I feel like he's like quoting a book of quotations or something. You know what I mean? It's like it just doesn't seem real. It's like when certain singers sing, you're like, oh, okay, well they have a nice voice, but I didn't feel it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel with him. It's just like it just sounds like he's just in there recording for somebody who told him to, and he's, making millions off it, and I don't know. I would go towards like sold his soul to the devil type stuff, but I don't want to get into that.
All right, speaking of Drake.
Oh my God, can we
So
get
he has
on
the
with
song
Drake?
No Friends in the Industry. So in your industry, what's it like making relationships with people?
It's difficult.
Is it? What's
It's very,
difficult?
very difficult. I think it's very difficult. 1, because I'm a female.
Okay.
2, people say I'm attractive. So I don't want to give my own, compliment. I think I'm aight. I don't think I'm all that. You know what I
You
mean?
can tell if a woman thinks she's attractive by her Instagram videos.
What?
So you could tell you think you're attractive
Meaning what?
just by their video.
Oh my gosh.
How they post, what they do in their videos, stuff
Okay,
like
but
that.
there's a difference between feeling confident in myself and thinking I look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you didn't think you look good, you wouldn't be that confident.
I'm just confident in my body.
Because you
That's
look
it.
good.
No, not necessarily. I think I take care of my body and I like to flaunt it.
But if you didn't, you wouldn't be that confident.
What do
Because
you mean?
you know you look good, and that's why you're that confident.
No, I know some confident people who are just confident.
Well, they need a video of some other people then.
I'm just saying. Anyways, I think it attracts a different mindset. People think automatically like I'm just trying to get in the industry, and I'm not. So I think with me, it's trying to find the like-minded people in the industry that I can connect with and we're all on the same page as far as what we want, rather than connecting with people who got it or who know it all or who have it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, it's more about the quality over the quantity.
Interesting. Have you met what are some friendships glad you made within your industry? Maybe when you first got to Vegas and then you still friends now, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think every single person, whether it was a good or bad experience, was definitely worth it. You know what I mean? I learned from so many different people, whether it was something they did and I was like, okay, can't do that, you know what I mean? Or can't be with these people, or gotta be better that next time, you know what I mean? And then those people who really like showed me things, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think I'm just grateful for all of it. I wouldn't change anything.
And how long have you been DJing now?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
A decade in this game. It's not your first rodeo.
Hell no. And I think I've done a lot in that 10 years, so I'm proud of myself.
10 years. So how old it again? Remind me.
34.
So 21 again. How are you feeling at 34? And you have any plans for yourself this year of 34 all the way to next year? Any
This year.
things you want to check off?
Yeah, I
Anything
mean, I
major?
definitely want to check off a tour.
A tour.
34. I definitely want to travel a lot more. I want to go skydiving. I want to drop an album.
An album?
Yeah.
You rapping?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I want to just do it for fun and just talk about, I don't know, maybe my life. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just be a whole freak nasty album.
No microphone licking on that one?
Oh, it's definitely going to be some microphone licking on that one. It's hard for me to like express myself like that unless I'm with somebody, because that's the only time I feel comfortable expressing myself like that. And yeah, I mean, I can only say so much because my parents watched this show, but I mean, and they've heard my music. They're probably not proud of it either, but I don't know. I just think that's a side of me that is part of me. Like, I do have a very sensual, passionate side of me, and I can't do that a lot without either people getting the wrong idea or people judging me, or, you know what I mean? So if I'm doing it in music or in a song, I feel like people don't really judge it. Like, oh, shit, okay. You know what I mean? Not necessarily like, oh, she nasty. You know what I mean? Because it's music. It's a way to express myself. So that's why I do it in my music more. I've been doing a little bit more on my reels lately. Why are you talking about the videos? I think I'm just becoming more comfortable with my sexuality and being able to express it in a way that's not trashy. You know what I mean? So, but also give that side of me. Because I think people look at me and think I'm like 22, like, oh, you're cute, little girl. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, no, I'm a grown-ass woman. So, yeah.
So next year we can expect...
Next year we can expect skydiving.
Skydiving while rapping your album.
On tour.
On tour at the age of 34.
On tour, hell yeah. And then, I mean, I think this show's going to do a lot of big things too. Yeah. So I think if I could start, bringing in bigger artists,
okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that. If you can have, who's like an ideal guest? Like, who's a guest you would love to have on here?
Well, I have a list.
Someone you don't know. Someone you don't know.
Yeah, someone we don't know.
Someone I don't know?
Yeah.
Someone I don't know at all? I don't know personally.
I know you know most everybody because you're so famous, but someone you don't know personally.
Someone I don't know personally? Yeah. Shoot, we're watching a Will Smith interview. I would love to interview him. That would be dope. I love watching his interviews. Yeah, that would probably be Jamie Foxx. I don't know them.
What about any non-celebrity?
Non-celebrity?
Maybe like a bigger artist, but they're not, out there artists. They're not Drake, but... Oh
my God, you and this Drake.
But maybe like an indie artist,
Is there a way we can beep out every time he says Drake?
I don't know. Try it.
I love it. Let's do that every time.
Maybe like an indie artist, like an indie artist or...
An indie artist?
Somebody, newer to the game. You would love to... you would love to have on your show.
That I know or that I don't know?
For me, either one.
I mean,
you might know them.
I have a list.
Yeah.
I have a list of people that I really want on my show. Bino French, like I said, Jordan, Devin, Ro James. I think he's really cool. I was able to have a little smoke session with him, and I thought that was really cool. I learned a lot from him. And just like 10 minutes. It was really cool. Very I think that's where I decide if I want to be cool with somebody or not, is by the conversation. You know what I mean? That we're having. If it sounds like it's just like real like surface level type weird, like just awkward, I'd be like, nah, it's cool. And I kind of just keep my distance from them. Who else? I would like to have Diamond on the show.
Really? Your daughter?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She
If I
won't do
can
it?
get her. I don't know. She's really shy, so I don't know. But I would love to have her on here. And it's kind of during the hours that she's at school. So that would be cool to have her on here. Pick her brain. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Is that a cue? So this next song. Thank you, Dorian, for asking me these questions. I appreciate you in your time. What was the next song?
No drama.
No drama. Okay. So speaking of Diamond, this is one of her favorite songs of mine. Because I mentioned her multiple times in it, and I'm talking about her in the hook. And this song I made actually when I first came out here to Vegas. I think I was maybe like 2 years here. I was working with Spice One and this other guy way back in the day when he was working with everybody and their mama. And we did this song with one of his people. And yeah, I talk a lot of shit in here, so pay attention. No drama. Spark up.
Hey.
Damn, I'm feeling this. Yo, is the mic on? Yeah. I'm just here to let y'all know who I am and what I'm about.
They said you like to get you if you let it, but I keep my eyes on the prize, I'm gon' get it. Big whip, steady Prada, mommy hotter than Nevada. I'm not dealing with this drama, I'm just getting it for my daughter, you know. They said you like to get you if you let it, but I keep my eyes on the prize, I'm gon' get it. Big whip, steady Prada, mommy hotter than Nevada. I'm not dealing with this drama, I'm just getting it for my daughter, you know. Kinda nice to meet you, you can call me Mizz V. We can kick it, we can smoke, but I keep it drama free. Yes, I'm Texas made, got that southern hospitality. Sexy, independent, with the bomb-ass personality. Satisfaction guaranteed, call me Miss Congeniality. I'm moving and I'm grooving, spitting fire on these beats. Yes, I gotta get this bread, cause my daughter loves to eat. And I'm doing this on my own, may her daddy rest in peace. Life is struggle, yes I know, but it only makes me stronger. Every year I'm getting older, but I'm only getting hotter. Fuck with me, get this green, it's the queen, Vegas Dawn. Represent the loyalty, stacking G's, stack of free. Brown skin, dime piece, smoke that kush, swish it sweet, so sweet. Tasty treat, hang with G's, from the street. Mizz V, city lies, LV, coming from the EP. No my bitch, quit acting hatery. She said he likes to get you if you let it, but I keep my eyes on the prize, I'm gon' get it. Big whip, steady Prada, mommy hotter than Nevada. I'm not dealing with this drama, I'm just getting it for my daughter, you know. They said he likes to get you if you let it, but I keep my eyes on the prize, I'm gon' get it. Big whip, steady Prada, mommy hotter than Nevada. I'm not dealing with this drama, I'm just getting it for my daughter, you know.
Damn, that shit's funny. So yeah, that song, No Drama, basically how I live my life. like drama.
I don't think nobody does.
No, you do.
I don't mind like.
Do you date Latinas? They love drama. Not all of them. Not all of them.
I do not like drama.
I don't like being in it, but if it happens, I don't mind looking over. Like, oh, okay.
No,
What's going on?
No, he be all in that shit. He be all in that mix. No, I don't like drama. Keep it out of my way.
So since it is your birthday, also today is the actual day. It's a Thursday.
Yes.
What are your birthday plans? You turning up or what?
No, I'm done with the turn-ups.
Interesting.
Maybe just a nice steak.
Okay.
Chill. A nice session. Elevate my mind.
Right.
And just chill. I got my party coming up, so that should be interesting.
When?
My very first party, Sunday.
Ooh.
So sorry if you didn't get the invite, but no, I'm just keeping it really close. Friends and very close friends and family. Yeah, I'm interested to see who shows up. Kwan's like me
I'll be there.
with tacos and pizza. Well, we're gonna have tacos, and I'm making the food
Pizza.
myself.
So you say pineapples don't go on pizza.
Oh my gosh,
Have you tried it?
I don't like pineapples.
But
So
have you
why
tried
would
it?
I try it?
But have you tried it?
Yes, I tried it in Hawaii.
Pineapples on your pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll leave you alone. You tried it? You don't like it? I accept that. I
don't
wasn't
like
sure if you
it.
tried it. You were just hating just to hate.
Was that whole fruit conversation off air?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't like fruit at all?
No, I
is
don't
what you
eat
were
fruit.
telling us.
I don't eat fruit. I don't eat fruit, and I don't eat desserts, and I don't eat onions. I only eat fruit if it's blended in a shake form. I can't eat raw fruit. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it.
Oranges?
Like I can't even digest it. Like I can't chew
Really?
it and digest it.
Interesting.
Like my body's like, no,
Mm.
absolutely not.
I read about that before. Okay.
Really? What'd you read about it?
No. No.
Oh my gosh.
No,
No,
man.
absolutely not.
Absolutely freaking not.
I'm just weird like that. I guess that's
Hey.
a weird fact, you know?
Weird fact, no fruit.
No fruit.
No
No,
fruta.
I don't really like bread either. I think that's why I'm so skinny. I just eat meat.
Yeah, what do you eat? That's what I was going to say.
Just meat.
Meat?
Meat
All the
only.
meats.
Yeah,
Car-
sure you do.
Carnivore diet.
Oh my gosh. I'm done with you, Quan.
Miss
We're
Meat.
cutting his mic off.
Miss Meat.
Miss Meat.
DJ Miss Meat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, protein, carbs,
So you said
Chips.
earlier also, carbs. What kind of chips? What kind of chips?
chips.
What are your
I
favorite
love chips. Matter of fact, I think come January, I'm going to start a new chip segment.
Interesting.
Bring a new bag of chips
And
every
try 'em
time
out.
and try them out.
Have you tried that chip challenge with that one chip?
Oh, I'm scared. I don't
You-
really like
have you?
stuff that's super hot.
It's not that bad.
What?
No? Maybe I'll try
He's a
it
damn
one day.
lie.
Maybe I'll try it, but it's going to have to be like towards the end of the show because if I have to
Yeah, you
throw
have to
up-
hold it for like 2 minutes without water. No water for 2 minutes.
Oh.
They did
gosh.
one of those shows a couple weeks ago on Zoo Review Show, and one of my boys, he only had part of the chip, like maybe a third of the chip, and he was gone.
Yeah,
Like he
see?
threw up in the bathroom and
I
everything.
don't like stuff that's hot where it like is bad. Like I can't even enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't mind spicy, but when it's like I'm like burger, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? No, I don't like that. That's not fun.
But this, they even have like in the instruction book, like it's
Oh,
gonna hit
see?
you different 30 minutes later. And
Once
you
it's
can't drink water.
digested.
Like water's not gonna help.
Yeah.
You're supposed to drink milk.
Yeah, milk or cheese.
I can't do torture stuff all myself.
Me
Like
neither.
that.
I don't like that. No, I'm good.
But it's
on
funny
that.
watching other people do it.
Yeah, like the crate challenge.
Yeah,
No, I'm good.
the crate challenge.
That was good.
I forgot about that.
That
People-
was good.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
It
People were
was,
dying off
but-
that.
Just crackheads doing it.
It was amazing what people do when. Anyways,
You got any Christmas plans?
Christmas plans going to El Paso, Texas.
El Paso.
El Paso. All my exes live in Texas.
Yeah, same. Houston.
I thought you were gonna say something about Drake with that. Yeah, El Paso, Texas. Going back there to
The
visit.
hometown.
Yeah. It's El Paso. Same old, same old.
I have a question for both of you guys.
Uh-oh.
You know, social media, there's always trends, and then we're like, this is so stupid, but then we
It
all
blows
end
up.
up doing it.
We all end up doing it?
We all
Yeah,
end up
who's
doing
we
it.
all?
Like what?
is it?
Everybody.
What is
And
it?
I'm not talking about like the dance trends,
Uh-huh.
anything like that, but like social media when like when Snapchat first came out. Oh, that's so stupid. Like you're gonna make little videos, and everyone started doing it. And then Instagram got their stories, and you're like, why are they trying to copy Snapchat? But now most people post stories and don't even post on their timeline anymore or on their grid. What do you think about Instagram's new notes?
So we were out eating. We were getting food after the gym or something like that, and I get on my phone. I see it
hit all of us at the same time.
Yeah, I
didn't get it.
I start panicking. And from what I saw, I thought I got hacked and somebody was sending people like some nasty shit because of a little note. And I'm like, I was DMing them, what's going on? Yeah, I'm like, what do you see? And I was freaking out. I was like, my heart beating fast. I thought I got hacked. And then after a while,
he's like, they're going to see all my DMs to all the women.
Exposed.
I have some nasty ones in there.
Exposed. No, he literally had like a whole anxiety attack in Protein House. Like he was like, oh my God. I was like, dude, order first and then go have an anxiety attack. He was freaking out. I didn't get it because I guess mine's different.
No, me and Jackie's sister and a couple other people we were with, we were at Smiths and Henderson doing some Raiders charity event. And we all did it. Like we opened it because it happened like at the same time. It was like around 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was about that time.
Yeah.
And so everyone started seeing it at the same time. So I thought that was funny more than just like a new feature. But it's like, I'm making fun of it, but I'm like, I know I'm going to make a note every day.
Yeah, I made one right away. Yeah. Once I realized what it was, oh yeah, I got some.
Exactly.
I got some of that ass. Let's go.
Have you made any
notes?
No,
so on mine, it's
still not there?
It's not
you must
on
have
mine.
an iPhone.
I do have an iPhone, but so does he. No, I don't know. I didn't get it. And then, but it's on my That Part radio show page. But I think maybe because my page is like a business page or something. I don't know. I didn't get it. So I'm not leaving no notes anyways.
You will.
Nah.
Yeah, you will.
Nah. I don't think so.
Especially if you go through a breakup.
How about?
Oh my God, Quan! I can't believe you. So it was funny because he was asking me earlier how long I've known you, and I was like, yeah. I mean, we met on was it through Instagram?
Yeah.
But we know a lot of the same people.
Yeah, we knew a lot of the same people, so we were following you. You were following me on my unnamed sports show page.
Oh, that's right.
And then
there was somebody
we were trying. Josh.
Oh, Josh! Shout out to Josh.
We were going to try to get you on that show, and then we ended up just talking, and then
That's right.
and then you were going through it when me and you first started really talking. So I'm like, damn, praying for you. Like she was going through it.
Yeah. And that's why I was telling him. I was like, yeah, he was just always real supportive, like telling me stuff, like, hey, keep your head up, stuff like that. So now he gives me shit for it every time. Gosh, I'm just an emotional girl.
No, you can tell when she's like happy, and then when I'm like, oh, they broke up.
It is. I'm very like, I'm not, my life's not a secret. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. I mean, I put my stuff out there. I mean, I don't put it all out there, but when I get emotional and I got something to say, I say it, you know?
I mean, it's good to release.
That too. I mean,
however you gotta.
And that's why I started this show, so I could stop going on Instagram and release it here live on Vegas High Media.
Oh, you release it on Instagram?
I would, yeah.
Oh, like subliminal quotes.
Stories. No, and when you click on her stories and you see ... on the top instead of like / where there's like 3 or 4 stories.
Yeah.
Hers is like ... I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be here for 10 minutes.
And what would it be?
Just like quotes or me going off or just, I don't know. Just all kinds of stuff.
I seen a meme about that on Facebook. It was like girls always do that, saying dumbass quotes like, I was a deer in headlights, but he couldn't see what I was. Just some random shit like what?
That's probably some shit I would say. Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Because for one, the reason why I would do it was because they would always keep watching my shit after. So I'm like,
so you want them to
word.
see.
Yeah, it wasn't for everybody else. It was for them. Like, yeah, let me show you.
And that's when you have to realize most of the time people are posting stuff like that. They're posting it for one specific person.
Yeah.
And then when you watch your thing and realize they didn't watch it in 24 hours.
No,
they
were watching.
They watched it. And then you go looking at their stuff, and then you watch their stuff through a fake profile. So they don't see you watched it.
I don't do that. No, I don't do all that. Matter of fact, once I'm done with somebody, I just unfollow them.
Oh.
But then I see them because I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I try not to let my mind go down that hole because if I do, it'll be bad for me. The Mexican Latina craziness might come out, so I try to contain that side of things. You know what I mean? I unleashed her too many times back in the day.
You gotta keep her in.
Yeah, I'm not crazy, but I'm not. No, I'm not like vindictive. I won't go like slash someone's car or tires or get them fired.
See, the fact that's the first thing you said you won't slash tires is that's what Latinas do. That's like the first thing Latinas do is slash tires.
They always go for the car for some reason. Yeah, I don't know.
I think I got my license plate stolen out here like over a year ago, and I still haven't got another one. I get pulled over all the time, and I'm like, use my white privilege. And, and I didn't know I couldn't do that.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Honestly, I just keep downloading on the DMV website moving permit. I didn't know you could keep doing it. It's $1.
Oh, nice. Life hack.
So, my engine light's on, and I have a lot of work to do on my car, so I'm like, I don't want to do all that. But anyways, my license plate got stolen out here, and I'm like, a crackhead is not going to steal my license plate.
So
I think it was a Latina.
I think it was
Seriously,
a Latina.
There was one I was kind of talking to, and she got really weird, and we didn't even do anything, but
shit.
Oh, man, Latinas, we got to be better.
Because she had mentioned before, too.
And when I say Latina, let's be very clear that it's not just Mexican women. It's Puerto Ricans, it's the Cubans, it's the Venezuelans, it's the
I'll be honest, I think Mexicans
Dominicans
are the most tame of the Latinas, to be honest.
See, there you go.
Puerto Ricans,
they're crazy.
They will kill you and then apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry for killing you.
Oh my God, I saw some meme like that. It was actually, I think it was like a Mexican girl though. And she was like leaning over the coffin. She's like, hey, who the fuck are all these bitches here? Oh, and then I said, you said you didn't know her. Well, she showed up to your funeral.
Man.
You better be dead or I'm gonna kill you. I was like, damn. I mean, it'd be like that. We're just spicy. It's a good side of spicy and there's a bad side of spicy. Just gotta,
And if you date a Latina, you're gonna get both sides.
Exactly. So be prepared. It's a lot to handle. Waiting for the week. So, speaking of Latinas, let's go on to my next song.
Speaking of Latinas, me.
Yeah, it's called It's You. That one?
Oh yeah, it's you.
Yeah, so this one I made with this guy named Laramore. And he was a singer. He had this track and he played it for me. And he was like, hey, I think you would sound really good on it. Live bass, most live instruments, some of his track. And yeah, I just went in on it. And this is basically, I guess, my spicy Latina side if I was in a relationship. So.
Mizz V. Boo, I know it's you. You're the only man I need in my life. That's right. I'm here to ride or die for you. It's for you. Now you know I wouldn't lie to you. Whatever it is you wanna do, I'll be right there. Right there. Your back. Don't you worry about that. Don't worry. Tell me when and where, and if I gotta come strapped. If you want this cat, then bitch, I gotta stop. No matter what the task. I'm your crazy, sexy, cool. But you know I gotta ask if you got me too. Are you really feeling me the way I'm really feeling you? When you're out there on your grind, am I always on your mind? Is my loving just right? Are you really all mine? Does my ass sit right? Is my pussy too tight? Come on, baby, tell me. Do you love me? Do you want 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 me? So what's it gonna be? Are you staying or are you leaving? Come on, baby, tell me, is it them or is it me? There's only one of me, boo, I'm one of a kind. Yes, I'm your ride or die, I'm the Bonnie to your Clyde. No doubt in my mind, I'll sign a dotted line. If I even get your name tatted down my spine, down my spine, down my spine. Even get your name tatted down my spine.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. I think because I like live instruments, and it was just a really dope. We recorded it all in the same place, Quan. So it sounds a lot cleaner. It's a lot more recent and newer, you know. So shout out to Lattimore for that track. I'm ready to do some more, man. I just did one today. It felt good to get into it. So stay tuned, y'all. Mizz V is about to drop an album come 2023. And yeah, man, big shout out to all my friends. If you call me your friend, shout out to you. Shout out to Dorian for coming in here with me on my birthday. Thank you so much. Thanks to Quan for all his remarks and comments. No, I'm just kidding. I told him he can talk. Shout out to my parents. You know, it's been a journey with them. Shout out to my family and all my supporters. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all so much. 34. It's a new year. New year, new me.
Let's go.
You feel me? I feel wiser. I feel more grown. I feel healed. I feel ready to take on the world. Let's go. Let's go, Cowboys.
Let's go, Cowboys.
Cowboys. Let's go, Cowboys. Woo! Yeah. Thank you, Quan. That's the only gift I ever wanted from you. You said that's all you get. And anything else, Dorian?
Where can we see you DJ when we can't see you here? Where can we? Oh, there she go.
Oh, there she goes. No,
okay.
No. So this Saturday I'll be at Mas Por Favor. It's a taco place. I'll be there Saturday night, 9 to 1 a.m. In the mix. And then I don't know. New Year's Eve I'll be at Trago at the Tropicana. Trago. I think it's like 9 to 1 or something like that as well. And then 2023, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it brings me. I'm not planning anything, but just gonna kind of take it as I go. Definitely done with Circa. Definitely done with Fremont. I appreciate them for the opportunity and all the lovely people I met through there. But my body can't take it anymore. All the dancing in the cold is just not for me. So yeah, that's about it. Till next week, I'm going to have Raven Justice on here. So tune into that. And thank you guys for sharing my birthday podcast with me. My birthday show.
Woo, woo.
And I guess that's it.
Birthday
Oh, no, we're not doing that. Aww.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dear
DJ Mizz V.
Happy birthday to
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Drizzy.
It's just
Drizzy.
What the hell? All right. And on that note, I'm gonna end it with this last little clip I have. It's just a quick little verse. Shout out to Jay Hen for helping me with it. It's called Crickets. Shout out to Diamond for doing the video footage. Killing it on that. I edited it up. And on that note, thank you guys so much. Once again, just leave with peace, love, and kindness. And let's get ready for next year. Whoop, whoop.
Even this shit crank. Say that, Mizz V. Oh, you about to talk that shit on them, huh? You about to fuck them up one time.
Crickets, I don't wanna hear nothing. I just want my Z's, take up my G's and keep my blunt in hand. Oh yeah, my outfit? What this shit costing? I got my hands on everything, shit, I be bossing. No, don't be asking for no ass, cause I ain't passing like no quarterback. Geez, I'm about to sneeze, Jimmy Q on my feet to match. Bitch, I Mizz V, started from the bottom of my daddy's sack. Now I got the stage going nuts.
Say where that DJ at?
Stay close to the Lord, prayed up, breath all in my lap. I'm a boss chick, I like fashion, I wear many hats. I'm not Chick-fil-A, I'm too saucy and my shit is crack. All I hear is crickets, I guess you can call this shit a rap.